here. I'm out on my porch hanging out, enjoying some nice weather. Got done fishing. Thought I'd hurry and do a quick live here. I have a pretty funny video with Elmo and Diddy and all that shit, you guys, in case you're wondering what. But let's see, I finished the Crazy Horse episode. That one is up. And for those of you that aren't familiar with Crazy Horse, or I mean just in general with a lot of the indigenous out here in the Midwest, South Dakota area where the Sioux tribes and all the wars went on in the 1800s. It's a prime example of why it's important to have the Second Amendment. For starters, with Wounded Knee, they had disarmed all the people in the res and turn around and then slaughter and massacre everybody. But then you take Little Bighorn, everybody had guns, they fought back and they beat Custer. They totally wiped out 3 battalions of the 7th Cavalry, including Custer. So, a lot of people think, well, they have the military, they have more firepower and all this stuff. To an extent, yes, but at the same time, dude, you look at it this way. The Lakota tribe, they took on all of them, and who's still standing? It's a pretty good cautionary tale, I believe. So plus, a lot of people think, well, Casey, you're American. Why are you siding with them on this and this issue? Because they were American before we were, for starters. Number 2, it was wrong what happened to them. Number 3, they got their rights infringed on. People trying to take their guns from them just so they couldn't fight back. But, Crazy Horse, hell of a story. For those that were watching the episode, one thing to take into thought and consideration, now there's a lot of pictures on there that claim to be Crazy Horse. They're not. There's only one photograph that's possibly him. Mormon missionaries or whatnot. There's a lot of paintings and artwork. When I was up at the visitor center there, I was looking at those Winchester 1873s, freaking tight. They have those up at the display when you go up there. I love how they have the studded on the stocks of them, have the cool stud crosses and all that stuff. I think that's pretty, I'm glad they were able to preserve those and hang on to those things. But, they also had the Henry rifle as well as the Yellow Boy that Winchester came out with later on. So, these are some neat things. I'm big on, a lot of the stuff with the frontier and whatnot, firearms. I think the 1800s, kind of like the, I'm gonna keep it real, welcome. The 1800s are kind of, they were some golden years. They call it the awakening for all the religious people and stuff like that in the United States, man. I look at it as firearms. You had Sam Colt, Winchester, Smith & Wesson, you had Browning, you had Henry. All of these guys, and they were all connected one way or another, which I thought was pretty cool. But I don't know. I got Wild Bill Hickok, stuff coming out. This one will be fun because a lot of people don't really know what he did, and he really didn't accomplish that much. Wild Bill Hickok's main thing in life that he accomplished managed to be getting shot in the back of the head while playing poker, and then having the dead man's hand named after him. It's stuff like this with history. It's fun with the notoriety, and they do tend to boost their what would you call it? I don't know. They tell the legend just to try to get that reputation and stuff like that out there. I know a lot of the lawmen and whatnot would do that just so bandits and whatnot in territories where there was no real jurisdiction would kind of have some fear of somebody being there. But welcome 350 Demon, how are you? But so you take that into account. But at the time, a lot of these guys just totally embellished. Hey, Justice, welcome. My day's good. Just got done fishing with my daughter. I thought I'd hurry and drop on here. I'm gonna do a Memorial Day video that I'm working on project-wise. But where was I, man? Sidetrack. I'm getting old. Oh yeah, embellish their careers. It's kind of like all these assholes you see committing stolen valor. Whether they were a on some ship somewhere or whether they were in the infantry or whatnot, the Wild West was a lot of guys and a lot of people lying in reputations and crap like that. And so we'll kind of go over a lot of that. Wild Bill Hickok was actually one of the worst. But, you know, I mean, I wouldn't, it'll be, I don't know, once you find out about the truth, you, it makes you look at the person differently, and then it makes you look at the history a little bit differently. But, you know, facts over fiction, it's all kind of the same and all good and whatnot. But anyways, I'll have some more videos for you guys dropping. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for the quick update. Like I said, 2A all day. Take care.